So at the start of a Ross swipe, one of your first thoughts is what base am I going to build? So today I'll run you through a small cheap base with a lot of storage, decent protection, and just a really good overall base for a solo, duo, or trio. So yeah, we'll get into it with the base tour. Alright guys, so this is going to be the base I'm going to be showcasing today. Just a pretty much solo duo trio base. You can make it like a starting base for a clan, but yeah, that's about as big as I'd go. Yeah, let's get into it. I'll show you the base to begin with. It's a quick run through, a quick tour. So at the beginning, you got your airlock, you got some drop boxes here with some codes. Got your garage door here, some extra protection. Then you go up into here. This is like more like drop boxy shit. You got your little secret little turret there. So obviously at the very start you're not gonna have a tier 3, sorry. So this will be you have your tier 1 here, but yeah, end game, tier 2. Have your furnace. Some more Dropbox stuff over here. It's like a lot of storage. And then you get into like the mainish area. Locker, sleeping bags, little storage bit. I wouldn't call this the main loot, but you could definitely put some decent stuff in here. A lot of storage. Like this would last you a while. If you're just small, this would last you probably the whole wipe. I don't know about the base. The base is still pretty decent. Like decent amount of storage in this room here. Then you head into this room, and this is where you'll eventually have your tier 3. Yep, yeah, tier 3. Now this is like the main area of the base. So you have your furnaces on the ground. Yep, get that done. Locked up armored TC room. So you have that fully locked down. That'd be annoying as hell to get into. And then obviously this is going to look a bit weird, but if you have, I decided to go this way because if you have large boxes and small boxes like people would usually have, they stick out the side, and you can put code locks on them, but the bag will just fall out the side, it won't stay in. So yeah, I decided to go with this. Still have barbecue as your storage. You got your box below the barbecue and your box in front of the barbecue. So it's still a decent amount of storage. This is where I'd keep your most valuable loot. Yeah, definitely keep your most valuable loot in here, I would say. And yeah, maybe your gunpowder or stuff you can put in your TC if you have, like, because it's not really too much upkeep, which I'll explain in a second. Alright, and this is the outside tour. So obviously you have your honeycomb on the outside, your roof honeycomb. Inner walls, I'd definitely consider making sheet metal just for that extra few rockets or C4 that's needed. Now I'll explain upkeep and go through the steps on building it. Alright, so just to show you the upkeep of the base and what you could do to make your most valuable loot even more like protected. So this is what it would cost for like a 72-hour upkeep, is which I don't know if it's just me, but that's usually what I aim for, like, so I don't have to worry for the next 3 days about, you know, farming like to keep my base alive and stuff. So realistically, you could put, like, if you're really not sure about how protected like that inner bit could be, you could put your most valuable stuff, like for example what I'm doing now, like your gunpowder, your sulfur, your scrap. Like, these are just ideas that you could do, like, just because like this room is like pretty well protected. Reinforced armored window, all this armored. You got the upkeep on the side, you got the, sorry, not upkeep, honeycomb on the side. So just in case you're not feeling as if you're protected enough on the inside, this would definitely be a good idea, I feel like. And you just, every 3 days, you just top it up and make it, make sure it's good for another 72 hours. Or even if you don't want to do it that long, you could put even more of your valuable stuff in there. So I just thought I'd chuck that in real quick. So yeah, let's get on to the building. Okay, so the starter base. This is how you're going to want to start off. So raised triangle foundation. You can jump on. Yep, there you go. Oh, whoops. Stuff that up. Lower ceiling right there. And 2 higher ceilings beside it. Now this is going to be your starter base. This is going to be the layout. So your entrance is going to be right here. Oh my god, this chicken is going to be the enemy. Sorry, I'll be back once I kill this chicken. Alright, so chicken problem dealt with. So this lower ground is going to be where your furnaces are. And this right here is where your TC is going to be. So, you're going to want to place the TC, place around it. It's going to be another loot room right here. And another door frame there. And a shop front right there. So this is going to be your starter base. Obviously you're going to want to upgrade this all to stone to begin with. Okay, so now the front door, double sheet door to start with, because you're probably not going to have a garage door BP right off the bat, unless you do. If you do, you can go that way, but I'm just saying if you have no BPs whatsoever. Alright, so now on to deployables for the starter base. If you do have a window, then obviously you can place it. If you don't, it's not the biggest deal. Just try to be safe to begin with. One problem with this starter base being so compact is you won't have space for storage sleeping bags. So I recommend at the start just spread them around, like put them in the bushes outside. That's all for the starter base, so we'll move on to part 2. Okay, so part 2 of the build. I'm going to want to start off with a low foundation here. I'll explain why in a second. R4. High foundation there. High foundation there and there. And then basically just make it like a 2x2 here. Door there. And then just fill this up with door frames, double door frames of course. Ceilings. Alright, and now for... Oh, sorry, one more wall there. And now for this loot room, gonna make it an extra more space, like... I'm sure you've seen this loot room before, this loot room design. But yeah, obviously gonna have 3 large boxes down there, 2 here with a small box, and 3 large boxes there, and 2 large boxes up there with some barbecues and some small boxes. And this room will be a drop box type room. 4 large boxes and some barbecues and some small boxes in that one. And then we're going to go down to the front. So your front entrance. Door. 2 double doors for the shop fronts. And then you're going to want to put half walls up here. And upgrade all this to stone and set up here. Okay, so for part 2, this is the deployables you're gonna need. You're gonna need 12 large boxes, 4 barbecues, how much is it? 8 small boxes. Obviously, you're gonna want to upgrade to the tier 2, 3 garage doors, and 2 more sheet doors, along with 2 shop fronts, 5 code locks, and move your sleeping bags. Or you could still leave your sleeping bags out there, but you need some in your base, so 3 more sleeping bags. And so those are the deployables. Let's get on to the build. Now it's really important, just quickly, that you place the garage door before you place any of the deployables, just in case they, interact, won't let you place it. You don't want to have that like stuff up when there's like you got loot in here, and then you have to break the box to have your garage door there. Yeah, it's just a mess. Honestly, you could do it after part 3, but yeah, definitely recommend making all this interior. This needs to be armored, this bit here, for sure. But yeah, all the interior should be sheet metal. Alright, so part 3 is just the side honeycomb and the roof honeycomb. And then in the end, I'll show you where all the deployables will be. And yeah, the base should be done, and give you a final base tour. Basically just triangles all around. You can put a triangle right here if you really want like some extra defense on the TC room, but this will be armored anyway, so it's completely up to you. My opinion is not needed, but yeah. So, and also on this one right here, you're gonna have to just do half wall and then normal walls. I laid awake just begging to let go. I almost got to suicidal thoughts, but you stepped in. And there you go, there's your base. I would go back and put all the deployables back in, but you can just watch it at the start. This is just build tutorial of the actual base itself. Alright, so I apologize for this last bit being a bit scuffed, but just because I didn't do it at the end, just make sure at the end your main loot is this and not this. So just had to make that clear, and yeah, let's get on to the outro. So tell me what you think of the base. If you do try it out, let me know how it goes, and yeah, I'll try to do more of these in the future. Obviously it's not the most creative base you've seen, but it's like a small like solo duo type base, or could even use it as a starter clan, as I've said multiple times. So yeah, just let me know how it goes, and if you like these type of videos, try and upload more consistently. Get some normal videos out there. I've been uploading shorts like every couple of days to like let people know I'm still active. Like, even though not much people. Like, it doesn't really matter. I only got 600 subs, but yeah, just try my best to keep consistent, and work hard on trying to upload consistently for you guys. So without rambling on too much, let me know how the base goes. And yeah, I hope your wipe goes well, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.